Today on Soccer Sphere, we'll be discussing some exciting news. Two major narratives are currently dominating English football. On one side, a dramatic resurgence is happening at Old Trafford, led by Benjamin Sesko, who is beginning to etch his name into history. On the other, a revolutionary plan is being crafted by Ruben Amorim, who is demanding a massive overhaul that could change Manchester United's fate. Yet, all this intrigue faces its ultimate test, a classic duel against a bitter rival that's been crippled by a storm of injuries. For more information, watch the video. We also have equally exciting football news, so stay tuned until the end to find out. Welcome to Soccer Sphere. Don't forget to subscribe and activate the bell to get the latest updates. The rise of the spearhead, Benjamin Sesko, a new hope for Manchester United's attack. Soccer Sphere. The weight of history and sky-high expectations haven't fazed Benjamin Sesko. Slowly but surely, the young Slovenian forward is beginning to silence his doubters and prove himself as the answer to the curse of the number 30 shirt at Manchester United. With a hefty transfer fee and a big reputation preceding him, Sesko arrived at Old Trafford as a major investment, and he's now showing he's worth every penny. His arrival initially sparked controversy, especially after it was reported that his transfer led United to cancel their plans for a new midfielder. Public and media opinion was divided, with some questioning whether the massive sum spent on him would be for nothing. However, that skepticism has quickly faded as his stellar performance on the field has spoken for itself. Above-average quality, sharp commentary from a football pundit. For many players, simply wearing a Manchester United shirt is a pressure in itself. But for Sesko, that pressure seems to be a catalyst for better performance. Renowned transfer journalist Graham Bailey has openly praised the striker's steely mindset. Being the main striker at Manchester United is not a role just anyone can handle. The pressure is immense. But Sesko looks very mature in handling it, said Bailey on the Beyond the Back Four podcast. He's scoring goals, but what's more impressive is his ability to be a leader on the front line, a quality that's very rare at the elite level. He added, "This isn't just empty praise." After a slow start to the season, Sesko showed his relentless spirit. He scored in 2 consecutive matches before the international break, a strong sign that he's found his rhythm and is adapting to the Red Devils' style of play. Dedication and a steely mentality, the key to success. Old Trafford is a notoriously demanding place. Many talented players have fallen short because they couldn't handle the pressure from fans and the media. But Sesko seems different. He has a tough character, measured not only by his goals, but also by his extraordinary work ethic. His former coach at RB Leipzig, Ruben Amorim, often praised Sesko's dedication and fighting spirit. Even when the ball isn't finding the back of the net, Sesko's contributions are still evident through his off-the-ball movements, aggressive pressing, and solid teamwork, making him an irreplaceable figure up front. He's not just a goal scorer, he's a true spearhead who helps organize attacks from the front. Now, with the goals starting to flow, his performance is becoming even more complete. He's not just a sharp striker, but also a hard worker with a winning mentality, a rare quality for a player his age. The path to the top at Old Trafford. It's a great legacy, once worn by legends like Eric Cantona and Wayne Rooney. For years, many players have tried to restore its glory, but they've failed. Now, Benjamin Sesko has arrived to carry that hope. The burden is heavy, but with all the quality and mentality he possesses, Sesko seems built to handle it. If he can maintain his current consistency and spirit, it's very possible that he will become a key part of the Red Devils' revival and etch his name in the club's history. Will Sesko become the true heir to that sacred number, or will he meet the same fate as his predecessors? Only time will tell. But one thing is for sure, the public is no longer in doubt. A new hope has been born in Manchester United's attack. Amorim demands January overhaul. Manchester United ready to poach Inter Milan star. Pressure is mounting at Old Trafford. Despite a sensational spending spree in the summer 2025 transfer window, Manchester United's performance under Ruben Amorim has been far from satisfactory. With 3 losses in their first 7 Premier League matches, the Red Devils look shaky, and the manager is now preparing a drastic move for the winter transfer window. Instead of panicking, Amorim is acting swiftly. He isn't waiting until the end of the season to fix his team. According to a sensational report from Sesko'S, the Portuguese coach has identified one big name as an instant solution: Federico Di Marco, Inter Milan's star left-back. This move is a clear signal that Amorim is serious about getting United back on a championship-winning path. Why is Di Marco the top target? Ruben Amorim is known for his go-to 3-4-2-1 formation, which heavily relies on a powerful wing-back. Unfortunately, that vital position on the left side of United's defense has yet to find the right player. Di Marco's presence is believed to be the answer to all of these problems. The 27-year-old wingback is not only solid defensively, but also has an incredible attacking instinct. This season, his contribution to Inter Milan has been astonishing: 2 goals and 3 assists in just 6 Serie A matches. These statistics prove that Di Marco is one of the most productive wingbacks in Europe. Ruben Amorim sees Federico Di Marco as a priority target for January. He believes the defender can be the solution to strengthen the left side of the defense, wrote Sesko'S, underscoring the urgency for Amorim to get this player as soon as possible. Di Marco's lethal crossing ability and speed in attacking transitions perfectly match Amorim's philosophy. He wouldn't just fill a defensive gap, but would also become a deadly weapon, creating countless opportunities for United's attackers. Risk and opportunity. Will Inter let their star go? Federico Di Marco is a product of Inter Milan's academy, and he has a strong emotional connection to the club. He was also an integral part of Inter's Serie A championship success in the 2023/2024 season. Releasing one of their best players mid-season won't be an easy decision for the Nerazzurri. However, Di Marco's contract, which has less than 2 years remaining, is a potential opening for Manchester United. If the Red Devils come with a very tempting offer, Inter Milan might be persuaded to open negotiations, especially if they want to avoid the risk of losing the player on a free transfer in the future. The big question is, how much is United willing to pay for Di Marco? Given that Amorim's position is under scrutiny, the club's management will likely be willing to spend a significant amount to fulfill his request. Amorim's decision to target Di Marco shows that he is not panicking, but is instead thinking ahead. This move could be a huge gamble, but if it pays off, it will be one of the most important transfers that changes Manchester United's fate for the rest of the season. Will Manchester United succeed in poaching Di Marco from Inter Milan? And if so, will he be the solution that Ruben Amorim has been waiting for? The January transfer window will be the ultimate test. Red alert at Anfield. Gravenberch injured. Liverpool at risk ahead of crucial match against Manchester United. Bad news has once again hit Liverpool during the international break. While other players are returning in peak condition, the Reds have been dealt a bitter blow. Ryan Gravenberch, one of their key midfielders, is at risk of missing the big match against Manchester United this weekend after sustaining an injury while playing for the Dutch national team. The worrying moment occurred during the Netherlands World Cup 2026 qualifier against Finland. Gravenberch was only able to play 45 minutes before being substituted. With an expression of pain, he was seen clutching the back of his thigh as he walked to the bench. This immediately triggered significant concern among fans and Liverpool's management, especially since the Reds are currently struggling to break a streak of 3 consecutive losses across all competitions. For coach Arne Slot, this injury is a massive setback. Losing Gravenberch, who has been a pillar in the midfield, could be a decisive factor in this crucial match. Liverpool, desperately needs positive momentum, and the midfielder's absence could derail their plans. Koeman's explanation and Liverpool's apprehension. Dutch national team coach Ronald Koeman tried to ease the tension by providing a clarification. He explained that Gravenberch's injury was not serious, but rather a precautionary measure. Gravenberch indicated he had some minor hamstring issues. Of course, we weren't going to take any risks with that, Koeman told Sky Sports News. While Koeman's statement offers some relief, Liverpool's medical team will not take any chances. They plan to conduct further tests to confirm the player's condition. Concern remains, given that the demanding Premier League schedule requires every team to have a full and fit squad. If Gravenberch is indeed unfit, Slot faces a difficult task in finding a suitable replacement. The vital midfield position is now his top priority. Who will replace Gravenberch? Slot faces a major dilemma. Losing a player of Gravenberch's caliber in such an important game will be keenly felt. The available replacement options in Liverpool's squad are limited. Alexis Mac Allister will most likely be the primary choice to fill the central role, thanks to his ability to control the tempo and distribute the ball. In addition, Curtis Jones and Dominik Szoboszlai also have a good chance of starting. Although both possess strong offensive skills, they are not as physically dominant as Gravenberch in duels and defensive transitions. This could be a vulnerability that Manchester United's aggressive midfield could exploit. The situation is further complicated by the fact that Wataru Endo, who is an ideal option for the holding midfield role, is still a doubt after an injury last month. Similarly, Stefan Bajcetic has not yet returned from his post-surgery recovery, making Slot's choices even more restricted. The match against Manchester United is always a battle of prestige. The absence of a key player in midfield could be the X factor that makes all the difference. The big question now on every Liverpool fan's mind is, can the Reds overcome this injury crisis and secure a vital victory at Anfield? We will find out this weekend.